last Sunday, we could not complete the whole Gokul. So Gokul is in Mahavana because there are 12 Mahavanas and 12 Upavanas. So these out of the 12 Mahavanas, there is one called Mahavana itself. So that is where this Gokul is situated. So anyway, last week, just catching up. So we were discussing about the mystery of the appearance of Lord Krishna, because he was appearing in Madura in the jail, and also at the same time something happened in Gokul. So Srimad Bhagavatam is really focusing more on the Madura side, and the scriptures, other scriptures, and also so many like the deep information is coming through our acharyas. There are a lot of things happened in Gokul which only they could really bring it up. So the bottom line is, in Gokul also Krishna appeared, he is Swayam Bhagavan. Okay, so keep this one as the basis. Okay, so what we really read from the Bhagavatam is not complete because it's not the entire Bhagavatam. We haven't got the entire Bhagavatam. We have only 18,000 verses. That's nothing. That's all we got. So out of that, 10th canto is, that is supposed to be the main one. But again, not every detail is there. Okay. All right. Now let us continue. So let us come back to Gokul, where Swayam Bhagavan appeared in two-handed form. The next day morning, Nanda Maharaj, along with Gopas and Gopis, you mean elderly Gopas and elderly Gopis mainly here, we mean, they cut the umbilical cord and celebrated the appearance day of the Swayam Bhagavan, Sri Krishna. So that is called Nandotsava. So for us, actually, Nandotsava is also very important. And actually, Srila Prabhupada appeared on, he was born on this Nandotsava. So this is very auspicious. But anyway, within few days of the appearance of Swayam Bhagavan in Gokul, Kamsa, ordered like Putana to really kill all the newborn babies in that area. So then she came to kill Krishna also. She disguised herself as a mother, smeared deadly poison in her breast, and came to this place in Nanda Bhavana. Directly in front of Yashoda and Rohini, she was able to very easily pick up sleeping baby Krishna from the cradle. You know why? She got a beautiful, the motherly form is so, because the demons have the power, these, Siddhi power, but that power, it cannot really last for a long time. So it will be having some particular time period, then it will go away. Then they will, get back to the normal form. So this little power is given to all the, most of the demons who really go through these kind of austerities to really acquire these kind of powers. And here, Putana got it. So when she appeared, everybody looked, so good. Okay, so she is probably coming from heaven or something. Like a damsel coming, she was just walking. And Yashoda was there, Rohini was there. And then she straight away went to the room, smiling, and then went to the cradle. And yes, so baby Krishna was sleeping. Then he really started picking up, and Yashoda and Rohini did not really mind. Okay, all right. So she really wants to really, this is coming from heaven. So then they really moved a little away. And what Putana did was, she took the child to the outside, in fact, outside the room, to the courtyard, in the backside, so that nobody could really see her. And put Krishna on her lap and begin to breastfeed him. But that's poison, it's made with poison, deadly poison. But what did Krishna do? Krishna sucked out the deadly poison together with her life also, thus liberating her. from the body of a Rakshashi. Rakshashi means demon body. He then gave her the, what did Krishna did for that? He gave the position of a Tatri. What is Tatri means? Tatri means a nursing mother or a nurse or a foster mother. In where? In the Goloka of the divine world up there. Look at here, it's all. And the body, all of a sudden, now what happened? She really came to the normal form, and it extended and extended. She really became a big, very big, big, like miles along or something like that. So dead body was like that. So who is this Putana? In the previous life, this Putana was called Ratnamala. Ratnamala was a daughter of Bali Maharaj. So when in the palace of her father, she beheld the beauty of Lord Vamanadev when he really came, as a dwarf, and he really came as a Brahmin to really beg something from Lord, Bali Maharaj. So as soon as she saw the beauty of Vamanadev, she desired to have a son like him. Because Vamanadev was so beautiful. But when Vamanadev took away everything from Bali Maharaj and bound with him with a rope of snakes, Nagapasha, then this Ratnamala began to cry. Oh, she got angry. She thought, I will kill such a cruel son by feeding him milk mixed with poison. Knowing her desire, Lord Vamanadev gave her this boon, saying, Evam astu, so be it. Sri Krishna therefore killed Putana in that form and gave her proper identity as a nurse in Goloka. See, because anything that really comes to touch with the Krishna, they all will have divine destination. Because even when any demon is actually killed by Krishna or his expansion, they will get either the Vaikunta or even the outskirts of Goloka. So there are two things. What about the demons? Narakasura, Datsura, so many demons that was killed by Dwaraka Krishna. Where did they go? They all were given liberation, but they did not go to Goloka. They went only to Vaikunta. So Vaikunta is not a place where, Vaikunta, or most of the time they really reach the Brahman, only, Brahman. So depending on where they are, how they are and things like that, only Lord knows. So they could get only Saturn, they could get Vaikunta, but mostly Brahman, Saivijya Mukti. But here we see that this Putana actually got the destination, which is in Goloka, the outskirts of Goloka. So Goloka is a place where eternally, Yashoda, Nanda Baba, and all those Gopas and Gopis, they all reside. Gopis are in the Goloka Vrindavan, but the elderly Gopis, they are all outskirts, only in Goloka. So that is the place that she reached. So that means anyone killed by Swayam Bhagavan Krishna has a different destination than the Dwaraka Krishna or Lord Narayana, Vishnu or anyone. So when they kill, they are not going to go. They cannot go to Goloka. Only when they are actually killed by Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, then they go to Goloka, not lower than that. So this is the beauty of beauty and power or the mercy of Krishna. And then if you see that, where all the other forms of Krishna, they all use weapons, chakra, all those. Lord Swayam Bhagavan does not use any weapon, nothing. No weapon at all. Only by fist or whatever like this, that's it. He doesn't need anything. So that's why he is the Swayam Bhagavan. Everybody else is they're all expansions. After the incident with Putana, Kamsa sent the Shakatasura demon. This demon was very special. He could enter into any object and make that object to really move. Even actually, I don't know how many of you are actually knowing about these Bhuta, the world of these spirits. That is Bhuvarloka. In Bhuvarloka, those ghosts can also enter into some object in this earth, and then make the thing to do all kinds of calamities. Anyway, that's a different world altogether. So here, this particular Sakadashura had that particular power. So one day, Mother Yashoda was busy with so many gopis, preparing for the for a festival regarding Krishna. She left Krishna under an empty bullock cart, which was the very safe place. That time, Sakadasura entered into the cart and wanted to kill Krishna. But Krishna noticed that. So what did she do? Because that time, Krishna was actually put to rest under the bullock cart. That was the reason that the Sakadasura wanted to enter into the cart and then crush Krishna to death. That was his idea. But what did happen? Krishna, just like that, with his one of the leg, he gave a kick on the cart, and the cart completely was going swirling, and Sakadasura got killed right there. And immediately he really appeared with his original demonic body. So that everybody then was scared. Oh, what happened? Who is the demon? So this was how Gokul, there were so many incidents happened like this. That was the reason that eventually Nanda Baba wanted to move away from Gokul to Nandagaon. Actually, his father, the Nanda Baba's father, that means Krishna's grandfather, they all were initially residing in Nandagaon only. So then, anyway, so we'll see that. But not only Sakadasura. So after the incident, another demon, Trinavrita, was also sent. So he was actually whirl and wind demon. He was so powerful to kill anyone. So expecting this to happen, Lord Krishna was readying himself. On the very day, early morning itself, that day, he was so heavy that Mother Yashoda could not even lift the baby. It was so heavy. And she was perplexed. What is happening to my child? All of a sudden, why he is really so strong? I cannot even lift him. No, it's not possible. And then she was wondering, and soon a very strong stormy wind appeared, making everything so dark. And it was throwing out so much of dust everywhere, all in the sky. Nobody could see what is happening. And this demon picked up Krishna and was forcefully going up in the sky, as you see in the picture. But Krishna already was preparing to crush this guy. Now he increased his weight further and further and further. And his weight was really, it was pushing the demon so hard. And his eyes were trying, were trying to pop up. Remember, when you really try to, put a lot of weight on your head or trying to lift something heavy, the first part which really get affected is the eyes. Actually, yesterday I was actually carrying something for the gardening. I actually lifted a lot of bags of these mulches. And today early morning, I got eye pain. Then I realized, oh yes, that's what it was. I was really giving so much effort. So actually, my eyes are not that good today. Anyway, now you can understand. So now his eyes really popped out because so much he got choked, and then finally the demon came down, and when coming down along with Krishna, of course, and then he crashed on a stone and died, and Krishna was just as usual playing like a baby child in nearby city. And where did this demon will go? He went to Goloka only. See? As whatever the position that he gives. So anyone who is really killed inside Gokul, yes, or Vrindavan, specifically you can say, Yes, they will not go to Vaikunta. They may go to Vaikunta, but not definitely Sayujya Muktiya. They will not go to Brahman. So this is the special mercy of Swayam Bhagavan Krishna. Okay, now also there are a lot of places of pastime in Gokul. One of the things that you can see around, it's not right near, but it is somewhere there, they are nearby. These places actually called local bandhan or something like that. This is where we can see the same original grinding mortar to which Mother Yashoda bound Krishna with ropes. Remember the Damodara Leela? So actually, if you see that, the Damodara Leela is also painted there. But now you see those two stones, holy stones, inside a box. In fact, years before, whenever we used to visit Gokul, we never had this at all. It was not there. You can go and then put your head on the stone and touch, and then you can actually worship like that. Yes, it was free. Now later, sometime I believe that ISKCON came to really to really have something to really do with that, and they said, oh, this is very holy, so we should really put a box around or something. That's what I heard. Then after some time, then ISKCON, it was actually pushed out. Whatever the reason, I don't know that, but it was pushed out. Then it was open again. So when we went last time, it was again, as open again. Somebody else, some other Swamiji was there, taking care of something, but he was a little different. He was not allowing us to really, to really worship that way. A lot of things happened. But anyway, so what you really see here, see the Damodara Leela. Damodara Leela is basically Yashoda binding Krishna with the grinding mortar. And also Krishna liberating the two sons of Kubera, Nalakubera and Manikriva. And this is a picture that we, when we went, it was open again. So they really removed everything again. So this was how it used to be. Now again, I believe that somebody else came and then closed it. I don't know what is going on. Anyway, we don't care. This is the place associated with Damodara Leela. So also near, we can see two trees. At the same place where the two Arjuna trees were standing. Who are they? Nalakuvera and Manigriva. So, but those trees were actually gone, right? When Krishna really pulled that is a tall, very tall trees and then done. But in that place, they really planted two trees. And these small trees, they are actually growing up. Okay. And when we went last time, not this time, last time, there was something was happening. Look at how people are, devotionally oriented. When we went, there was one person who was very famous in the YouTube channel. He used to go to different places of the Leelas, the pastime places, and he acts, and then then he really takes a lot of videos, and then they are very good, they are very popular. Anyway, I'm going to show who it is. This is the person, who is standing third. Okay, he is the person. Maybe some of you might have really seen him in the YouTube, but I don't know. Anyway, he was actually doing some shooting there. So anyway, due to that, we had some disturbances also. Then the Maharaj who was actually running that also was really giving some problem for us. And finally, by giving some money, we gave some good money. Oh, then he said, yeah. He started now blessing everybody. See, this is the problem in all the Braj Mandal. Everybody is after money and fame. Look at our own devotees who really came along with how they are actually why they are actually taking a picture like this. Their consciousness is not that good, I will say. Because they should not really care about this thing. As soon as anybody is actually thinking about fame, my money, devotion will go away. You have to be very, very careful. Anyway, from this recent trip, this was the only picture I really got. And these are all our devotees. So they are actually looking at this, the grinding mortar. And also there is another one that says, that's a unique carving that they really have. And I think there is a lot of story behind also. Anyway, so if you ask, they will start talking, but they are anyway, they don't know even English, so they will talk in Hindi only. Anyway, one day we'll know about it. And I was talking about the Arjuna tree. So you see that at the back of this place, there are two trees. I think this is basically what it is. They are really growing. And also this place is also developing now. More attractions and more new structures are coming. And you can actually see those two trees. So now by seeing that, you can bring the memory of what happened to Nalakuvera and Manigriva, who are standing as two Arjuna trees. Okay, now let us keep moving. Then when that Damodar Leela happened, when those two trees were actually crushing, that time Nanda Baba, where was Nanda Baba? Because Yashoda actually tied Krishna. Nanda Baba did not know, he was not there. He was at a place called Brahmanda Ghat. And when the trees fell, the sound was so enormous. It was really all the way. This Brahmanda Ghat is one of the ghats in Yamuna. Yamuna is river, it's actually running very nearby. It's a ghat. Ghat means bathing place. So this Brahmanda Ghat was a place where Nanda Baba used to really come and take bath every day. When they were all living here in Gokul. And this was a shot from the previous trip, not this trip. Where, we had some, devotees and, we are just getting down. But this time because of the holy, every places were crowded like crazy. But anyway, so maybe in the next trip, we will make sure that we will not visit during these kind of timings. And yeah, so we really went, so we really got not deep, but we really took this holy water and then sprayed on our head. And what is so special about this Brahmanda Ghat? Brahmanda Ghat is the place where once Krishna ate mud to honor the auspicious qualities of Mother Earth. Is one of the 7 mothers. Is one of them is Earth. Why? We do so many nonsense on the earth. Look at here, all our waste also she is taking. Is all going inside here and there. She is not minding. And Krishna wanted to give honor this Mother Earth. So what is on the earth? She took some clay and started eating that as prasad from Mother Earth. And the Gopals saw Krishna eating mud. They immediately ran to complain to Mother Yashoda. Gokul or Nanda Bhavan is very near to Brahmanda Ghat. In fact, Nanda Baba used to come here to take bath, as I was mentioning. So this is walking distance for them. So when Yashoda heard that Krishna was eating mud, she came running from her near, from the palace. And he really brought a stick also. Getting hold of Krishna, she asked, Krishna, did you eat mud? Krishna blind, he said, no, mom, no, Maya, I did not eat any mud. No. Then everybody is complaining. No, I never ate. Krishna, remember, because whenever Krishna says, we may think that is a lie. But no, Krishna never lied anywhere. What that means? For him, it was prasad. It was not mud. See, for us, it may be clay. He said, no, I did not eat mud. Midi, right? Now, looking into Krishna's mouth, he said, okay, open the mouth now. Oh, then Krishna then thought, okay, let me give a small this thing to my mom. Yashoda saw the mouth. What did she see there? She saw the innumerable universes, countless Brahmas, Vishnus, and Lord Shivas, they are all there and innumerable. So he got dumbstruck. What is this going on? All the moving and non-moving entities, everything all there he saw. It's a divine vision. Do not think that we should be able to understand the way that we really see things like in the material world. So she was also inside, looking at the mouth of Krishna. Then she said, oh, what is going on? I am getting, this is, I'm something, some illusion. What is going on? Something is happening to my, this thing. And she started fainting. And then Krishna said, just looking, like thinking about Maya, Yoga Maya, to just touch her. So that she will come back to the normal mood. So Yoga Maya touched, the Yashoda, and then she opened the eyes. Oh, what did I see? Oh, somebody is doing something happened to my baby. Look at that. She never thought that that her child was actually Lord himself. No. What happened to my baby? She did not care about her what happened. Whether the mind gone that or whatever that happened, no, she did not care about her at all. She cared only about Krishna. Why? That is the Vatsalya Bhava. She gave everything. Oh, she thought, oh, my baby is possessed by a ghost. So then she took Krishna and crying, she took all the way back to the palace. And she arranged for special prayers. So she was so worried. And he called all the Brahmanas. All the Brahmanas immediately came. And they were, like then Yashoda was explaining. Oh, my baby, some ghost has entered into my baby. Please chant mantras and things like that. And Krishna was smilingly watching all the fun. So there are two Leelas. He is also doing Leela, and then the devotees are also doing Leela. Isn't it? See? And then the Brahmanas, they are all started to recite all these mantras. They were, doing so many, things, articles and things like that. And, oh, Keshavaya Namaha, Om Narayana Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Vishnuvaya Namaha, these, Madhusudana Namaha. So it was all going on. And Yashoda was, yes, happily, please drive away the ghost. And then Krishna was telling, Maya, they are telling my name. Krishna, Yashoda got so upset. Krishna, you just shut up. You don't know anything about it. You shut up. Then she was not even satisfied. Then she really brought a lot of cow dung. Cow dung, she really mixed with all the cow dungs and everything, and then she really, then what happened was, she took Krishna and then dipped in her. First she was actually praying, but she said, no, ghost may not really go away that easily. Who took Krishna and then dipped inside the bowl of big, tank of cow dung. Krishna was, yes, taking the bath in the cow dung water, thinking, oh, look at here, I am actually taking bath in the nectar of my mom's, Yashoda's affection. Nectar, that is nectar. So I am actually taking bath in nectar. See, this is Krishna. This is Krishna, look at that. This is why when you see the Leela, this is why Krishna comes down as Swayam Bhagavan. Dwaraka, what Leela is there? Mahabharata happened, some these, they're all heroism, all the things or no. They're not sweet. There's no sweetness there. It's all, fighting this, everything. Now it's sweet. That is why Swayam Bhagavan is actually coming only in Vrindavan, and the Shastra says, this Swayam Bhagavan will never leave Vrindavan, even a one. Na padam kachati. Not even a single step he goes out. Not to Madura, not to Dwaraka. Who goes then? His expansions go. Narayana, Vishnu, they go. But Swayam Bhagavan never goes out of Vrindavan. This is guaranteed. That's what he is really saying. Promises us. We have a lot of truths are there. Look at here, there we can say, Lord, Dwaraka Krishna really gave for, this Bhagavad Gita, Gita, Bhagavad Gita to everybody. But he gave it to everybody. But he hears the Gita. So he is really singing the Gita for others. But he wants to hear only one kind of Gita, which is Gopi Gita. So Bhagavad Gita he teaches for others. Gopi Gita is for him. This is the difference of the Swayam Bhagavan Leela. Our Gurudev has really come to give these kind of things only. Not to talk about those Bhagavad Gita. No. That's what Gurudev says. Okay, rest of the world will be talking about Bhagavad Gita for until they die. That is not our mission. Our mission is to get the pure bhakti. Raganuga bhakti. So, anyway, in Brahmanda Ghat, if you see that, there nearby, just outside, there is a temple, this is actually there is a temple also. I haven't really shown that, I will show. There is a temple, and nearby there is a place like this, and you see a small structure there with a tomb. That is exactly the same place where Krishna was standing and opening the mouth, and Vashoda was actually seeing the entire, all the universes in his mouth. So this nearby is actually a temple called Midi Gopal temple. Midi Gopal temple. Midi means actually mitai. Mitai means sweet. Actually, it's a clay because he ate clay. It's like sweet, like a prasadam. So this is near the Brahmanda Ghat, and that is the temple. So in these temples, what do they offer? The devotees offer clay. Why? Because Krishna was eating clay here. So mud, they make mud, and then they really offer to him, and then we take that as a prasadam, and you also eat mud, little bit here there. Okay, so this place is of course next to what I really show. So Brahmanda Ghat, and in the Brahmanda Ghat you have the place where he really showed the whole all the universes to Mother Yashoda, and also there is a temple nearby which is actually Midi Gopal temple, and this is the deities inside the temple actually. So they offer clay as a naivedyam, and then they take that as a prasad. Now, Mother Yashoda never accepted Krishna as the Supreme Lord. Her motherly love for him blossomed rather than weakened. By contrast, when Devaki and Vasudev saw Krishna in four-armed form, their Vatsalya Prema weakened. See, this is a big difference. Similarly, Arjuna's Sakyar Bhava, the mood of friendship, also weakened when he saw Krishna's universal form. The Vishwarupa. Devaki, Vasudeva and Arjuna, they folded their hands and began to glorify Krishna and prayed to him. In Vraja, however, the prema of the Brajavasis does not weaken. Even when Krishna manifests himself as the Supreme Lord in some cases, they will never think that, like he was really lifting Giri Govardhan for 7 days and 7 nights. Yeah, that was, how can he? But they somehow, in their mind, they thought, this boy has a lot of power coming from Narayana or somewhere, or from, he's holding it. But again, it never weakened their prema. But whereas for Arjuna, Devaki and Vasudev, it weakened their Vatsalya or Sakya Bhava. It weakened their relation. Their original, the Mukhirati. So this is very important. Because why? They never accept Krishna as Bhagavan. This is very important. As you go higher into these, especially whatever Gurudev wanted to give to us, is that particular bhava, you have to develop prema in those moods where you think that Bhagavan, Krishna is not Bhagavan. In Goloka Vrindavan, he's not Bhagavan. No. Godless. There. Why? Prema is the only God there. It is all completely filled with, every pore is filled there in Goloka Vrindavan by this rasa, this prema rasa. Anyway, so we are just talking about the Brahmanda Ghat. And when we really went, probably before or sometimes, we did a boat ride. Just to have a look at, nothing. So what you see at the back is basically the same Yamuna, and this is in the Brahmanda Ghat. we took the boat, and then we are actually going for some distance, and also we really offered some. Anyway, so anyway, there we go. Now we are in the nearby place called Raman Reddy. What is this special about the Raman Reddy? This is also part of Gokul. And from the Gokul, this is not far away. And there is a temple now which is called Raman Reddy temple. There's a nice, wonderful Raman, Radha Raman or some deities there. And what is special about this place? This is the place Krishna, Balaram, Gopas, they all come here and play with clean sands. The sand, white sands. They have the white sands. And they play here by rolling on the sand, and they used to have fun. But anyway, if you really see how the people are actually entering in, and they're inside. There is an aerial view. You can just see, listen. Yeah. So starting from the entrance, yeah. If you see that, they're all people go. They are all going in. It's a big complex now. And now I think it is also control of Vallabhacharya's descendants now. Yeah, that's a temple that you really see little on the right side. So at the back of the temple is actually the rolling place. And like a lot of white sands. And also especially see here now. You see some cottages there. You see at the bottom, you see the cottages. Those cottages are the places where rishis used to stay. They used to come and then meditate. Even now here, there are a lot of people actually come. A lot of, the devotees, highly developed, they really come and then stay there. And, they give class and all those things are there. So if you go to inside the temple, I believe that last time when I really went, the temple was closed or something like that. But anyway, and yeah, this is just a glance. You see that's a... Yeah, okay, that's a DD. Then there will be always bhajans going on. In the back of the temple, then you have a lot of other sands, and also those, remember the cottages that I really showed. There in the aerial view, they're all there. So yeah, a lot of you can see so many sannyasis. They're all stay there. Okay, and the beauty is there you can roll on the sand so nicely. But this time, because of the Holi, everywhere we had problem. It was not free like we used to feel. This is just a one small video that you can see how freely it is for for us to really roll and without any disturbance very nicely there. Anyway, so that's now what you are going to see is the one which is from our previous troop. See, this is what I'm talking about. And whenever we visit here, we are supposed to really roll on the sand, bringing the memory of how Krishna and Gopas, and they were all, Balaram, they all were actually just be enjoying this time playing with the sand. Remember, the children actually love playing with the sand. Right? Okay. Yamuna tira yedu barada, Yamuna tira yedu barada, Yadava Madhava He Ramana, Yadava Madhava He Ramana, Yamuna tira yedu barada, Yamuna tira yedu barada, Yamuna tira yedu barada, Brindavanadara ಗೋವಿಂದ ಬೃಂದಾವನದರ ಗೋವಿಂದ ವಾಮನ ಕೇಶವ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ವಾಮನ ಕೇಶವ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ಯದು ಬರದ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ಯದು ಬರದ ಯಾದವ ಮಾಧವ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ಯಾದವ ಮಾಧವ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ಯದು ಬರದ ಗೋಕುಲ ನಂದನ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಗೋಕುಲ ನಂದನ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಗೋಪಿಕ ಕಾಂತ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ಗೋಪಿಕ ಕಾಂತ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ಯದು ಬರದ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ಯದು ಬರದ ಯಾದವ ಮಾಧವ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ಯಾದವ ಮಾಧವ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ಯದು ಬರದ ಮುರಳೀಗಾನನ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಮುರಳೀಗಾನನ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಮದನ ಮೋಹನ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ಮದನ ಮೋಹನ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ಯದು ಬರದ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ಯದು ಬರದ ಯಾದವ ಮಾಧವ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ಯಾದವ ಮಾಧವ ಹೇ ರಮಣ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ಯದು ಬರದ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ಯದು ಬರದ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ಯದು ಬರದ